All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bernard Cannon, and I'm an editor-photographer here for thephotoPit.com. We are at day 2 at the Exit 111 Festival, and I have here with us today Nikki from New Year's Day. How you doing today?
Dude, I'm living dreams out here, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. After I got to see your set in a very rare daytime performance.
Quite wild.
Right? Yeah, it is quite wild. Very different. So, what'd you guys think? Was that weird for you to be on stage of the day?
Well, not really. Like it's more of like a fun challenge, you know. like you almost gotta like walking like you're walking into a fight. Like I'm gonna wake these people up, you know. But the only difficult part is just like the squinting. It's hard to look cool with a guitar when you can't see. But you know, it's a blast. I mean, just people that come up here and just jam with these bands on the list in front of all these people. I mean, that's where it's at.
I mean, and today's a very solid day, at least for the lineup. You know, when I saw that you guys were added to the festival, I was like, there is no way I am missing a New Year's Day set.
When I found out Def Leppard was on this, I'm like, we are living. Def Leppard and Ghost. Like, where else can you see that? And ZZ Top and Cheap Trick.
Absolutely. So let's talk about a bunch of stuff that's been going on with you guys. So you had Unbreakable that got released this year.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is your first full studio album? Or is this
third.
The third already? Okay.
Third, yeah.
So what are the two before?
We had Victim to Villain.
Okay.
On social media. We had Malevolence.
Like, I forgot about that
and then we put out a little EP. Well, we had a couple EPs. And then this was the new one. This one, like, I'm obviously most proud of. I mean, it's the one we're pushing right now.
So the one thing I've noticed, like, there seems to be a shift or a change in the music that with this one compared to your prior music. Am I wrong? Or?
No, absolutely. With this one, we definitely had a lot more time to work.
Okay.
Before, it was pretty much, they threw us into a studio. It was like, you have 3 weeks, here's your songs, and there's your album. You're like,
okay, thanks.
We had 4 years from the last one.
Wow.
We really got to like marinate, you know, and just like really obsess over the songs.
Right.
And really want to like take this time, like, look, we got this time. Why don't we like evolve our sound? Take all the influences of the bands we've been touring with, the music we listen to, you know, just on our own.
Right.
You know, just take everything and try to make it us. You know, and we had so much fun just being able to do that. You know, there was no huge rush, so like there was no fire into the ass.
Right.
Like everything was natural, organic, and I couldn't be more stoked on it.
Yeah, and it's a solid, absolutely solid album for sure.
Thank you
there's
very much, man.
You know, Shut Up is such a great song on it. Skeletons is amazing. You know, Come For Me is a great tune. It's just like, how could you go wrong with this lineup?
A fun story with Shut Up is I remember, like, you know, after we worked on it and stuff like that, Ash brought like the final mix. We didn't know like what it was going to be like towards the end.
Okay.
And she brought it up like, hey, this is the song that we might have on the album. I'm like, oh, cool, let's hear it. And we played. I remember just like everyone was quiet. She's like, "You guys hate it." I'm like, "No." I'm like, "We get to do this song live like this."
That's
and like
cool.
I was so excited because it's so different from everything we've done,
right?
You know, and it's such a step in a direction. Like, I thought you guys would hate it. I'm like, let's knock down some walls, man. Let's piss some people off.
And to me, and I think that's exactly what you guys are doing right now. Like from what I've seen, at least from when I first started catching you guys and hearing you, there's definitely been a change, and it's definitely for me like been towards the better.
Yeah.
You guys have like elevated your game, you know, step by step. And I'm like, wow, this is like really intense now, and it's like it's serious. And
yeah, and it was a lot more fun too, and especially the band now is in such a great place. Like just, you know, like band morale, you know, like just all of us, our personal lives to, you know, business, everything's awesome. Like you can tell on Malevolence like how dark it was and bleak and dismal. You can see it in the way we look, like this undead Motley Crue. And now you see us, we got like this bit of life to us, we got color in our faces, and we try to show that in every way possible.
And I absolutely see it. Like for anyone who's never seen New Year's Day live, it is an absolute must band see live. I mean, no, hands down. I was talking to some of the photographers who were walking over there. I'm like, have you ever shot them before? They're like, oh no. I'm like, oh, you're in for a treat. You're seriously in for a treat. Yeah, and seriously for a treat. See, the one thing I love about it, especially you're very animated on stage. You know, you always have antics going on. You know, the way that you play and the way that you perform. I mean, is that just you, or is that, you know, a little more like trying to be a little more antic on stage for the fans?
It's both. I remember like I graduated MI in Hollywood, and I remember being there, and I was never like a shredder, like virtuoso, insane guitar player. And there was just all these people who were just so amazing, you know, and like I'm like, well, how am I going to stand out?
Right.
And that's how you start to find ways like to perform to get everybody's eyes on you. And I've always had that, like, you know, the lead singer, she's like the main star, but like, how am I going to steal attention over here?
Yes.
And then, you know, after a while, like just playing normally, just I can't stand still. Even if like I hurt myself, I'll just like crawl my way over and like bash my head with the guitar somehow, you know. But there's always like this nihilistic feeling when I play, and I can't not play normally.
Yeah, and that's okay, and it shows. And that's the thing that I love about seeing you guys too is that like everyone seems to be in sync now. Everyone is like just right at where the right moment to be. And when you guys play, you play with passion.
Yeah,
you know, and intensity, and it's very
full
fun.
heart. It's kind of like one of those things, man. Like you don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow, so make this show
right.
Like your last
one. Yep, I agree with that. See, the one thing I definitely did notice from at least being at the festival yesterday and now covering today, there was so many people there to see you guys compared to like the earlier bands the day before. Doesn't compare. You guys you guys drew a crowd, and it was a big crowd too.
Awesome.
Yeah, you guys are stellar right now. So
it's crazy. Like I usually tell people, it's like I still just consider myself this nerdy kid from Santa Ana, and like the fact that people come to our shows, like it'll always blow me away. And it's another reason why, like, I'm gonna give you guys the best damn show. Like you guys came over here, you could be over there. Be over there. They got the sports bar. You got all the games playing today. Yep. Go LSU, and you know.
But here they are coming to see you.
Yeah, guys. That's the raddest thing. It's the coolest.
That is very cool. So you said, now you just threw it out, so I have to ask. You said, I'm a nerdy kid. Like, why would you define yourself that way?
I was this kid that played more with comic books and comic book toys, and
that's
then,
okay.
Like, my friends. No, it's rad.
That's great.
Especially now with all the amazing movies coming up. Like, this is my stuff. Oh, now it's cool. Y'all were hitting my pepperoni pizzas out at lunch beforehand. Now,
and now you're all on board with Marvel. So what's going on? So what's your favorite comic book?
I was heavily one of my favorite guys was Carnage. So like the whole Maximum Carnage series.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And that was so cool. Spawn was really big.
Spawn is amazing.
They're on their 400.
That's insane to me.
So and X-Men was huge, but you know, especially with the Avengers movies now. You start getting into that.
And now we'll see a new trend of stuff that's coming up there. And
I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. Like, we'll see how it goes.
But then, of course, Star Wars. I still have lightsabers all around my room.
Do you really?
Yeah. I collect them all. I wait for that Black Series to come out at like near movie quality.
So the next time when you guys come to Orlando, because you guys are there pretty often, because that's where I'm from.
Yeah,
you play there all the time.
Yeah.
So the next time you guys are back, take an extra day, go see Galaxy's Edge for the new Star Wars park that's there.
Over there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I've only seen it in Anaheim, but we did get to hit the Orlando Horror Nights.
Oh, did you?
This year. So awesome. So awesome.
That's so funny.
Yeah. No, it was way cool.
So what is on next trip for you guys on the tour? So where do you go from here?
After this, we have 2 days off and we start heading up to Canada.
For a Canadian run?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, so we do Toronto for 1 day, then we come back and just finish the U.S. East Coast.
Okay.
Then we're off for like a week, and then we hit UK and Europe with Hailstorm and In This Moment.
That's very cool. So you guys have been touring with In This Moment for a while, it seems.
Yeah,
you got the tour last year.
2 years, yeah, because all last year was In This Moment and Hailstorm, and before that it was In This Moment, and then we did the Hailstorm.
That's
run
right.
Too.
Yep.
So they're pretty much family now.
Yeah.
You guys can't get rid of us.
Well,
We're attached.
I remember last year's show in December when we were in Orlando. You guys played at the Amway Arena.
Yes.
It's like big arena for a tour like that, and a lot of the other stops along the way were very similar, right? They were the bigger
Very
shows.
similar.
Yeah.
It was so funny because I had no idea that's what it was going to be like, and then I walk in, I'm like.
Big stage.
Like,
major stage.
You're fucking with me, right? Where's the club we're playing at?
All right. So then after UK tour, then what? Is it time off yet, or back on the road?
So everything kind of shuts down for Christmas break.
Okay.
February we go out to UK, which I don't think is announced, but hey, it is.
Now it is. There.
And then, and then like April, March, I think we have I'm not sure if it's April or March, but we have a headliner out in Australia.
Nice.
So
Very cool.
Yeah, we just did the Australian download, and they want us back already.
That's so awesome. Good for you guys.
Yeah.
Cool. Very
Super
cool.
rad.
So when do we possibly see any work on new music? Probably not for at least another year or so, I'm gonna guess.
I want to hope just when we get home, we got a week and a half. Like, why not do something? But yeah, so far no word yet. We're still writing our Come For Me video.
Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah,
That's perfectly fine.
I love that video so much.
So what do you like to do in your downtime?
What is downtime? No, really. Like, I haven't had downtime in so long. Probably just sit around and watch The Office constantly over and over again.
Do you regret not having downtime, or do you like being on the road all the time?
I like being on the road all the time. Although sometimes like it would be nice to wear like clean clothes. But if that's like the only downside,
yeah,
I could live.
All right. That's
but I mean, this is where it's at. I love being able to travel. I'm traveling with like all my best friends.
That's cool.
Going out, seeing different states, different places, getting different adventures. When I'm home, I kind of like isolate myself in a room.
Right.
So
just chill out and do nothing.
Yeah. It's nice to recharge for a minute or two, but then that's it.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. So what last words do you have for our viewers and listeners about either the new album, the band, the new video, whatever you want to talk about.
Pretty much no words, man. Come see it for yourself. I could tell you all the things, but it ain't nothing like seeing the show for yourself.
All right, cool enough. Well, Nikki, thank you for taking the time today. We
Absolutely,
greatly
man.
appreciate it.
Pleasure
And
all.
we'll have more info and coverage of Exit 111 Festival. Stay tuned to thephotoBit.com.